on, guys? It's your boy Ghost here, and today we're going to be talking about the Season 21 Exotic Armor Tuning Preview, because I literally just dropped, as you can see, 2 hours ago. So we're on it. We're on it today. We're being content creators. So we're going to read this because there's really no reason to give my thoughts, because they literally tell you why they did, and it changes anyway, so I can't really do anything but just read it. I can't. Like, literally, I would be, the whole video, if I did a script for it, would literally just be me reading the patch notes. So let's just read it anyway. In Season 21, we will be rolling out the first wave of exotic changes to our exotic armor intended to rebalance and reimagine many armor pieces at both ends of their usage spectrum. You've been hearing the feedback that such changes are highly desired, but the complete overhaul of the armor mod system and introduction of the entirely new damage type in Nightfall necessitated delaying these changes to Season 21. So let's get settled a bit. There are two primary goals we settled on this when this comes to this balance pass: identify underused armor pieces and revamp them to increase their appeal, tune down the outlier armor pieces that were probably too powerful. On top of that, we wanted to curb the few instances of damage stacking that circumvented the expectations introduced in Nightfall, partially to bring damage into expected range, but also to alleviate the pressure to certain combinations of exotics and mods to reach optimal damage output. In these cases, we hope to reduce the desire to run surge mods on your leg armor, allowing exotic to cover that ground, freeing you up to use other mods in the sockets. With those goals in mind, here are the changes we're making. Please note that unless otherwise specified, the following changes leave the rest of the exotic benefits intact. So for Hunter, Sealed Ahamkar's Grasps. This exotic will now reload the magazine of all your weapons when you defeat a target with a powered melee, and for 5 seconds after dealing melee damage, you gain increased movement speed and jump height. This is cool. Still don't think anybody's going to use it. I still do not think anyone's going to be using Sealed Ahamkar's Grasp. It's just not good enough. Arthur's Embrace. Arthur's Embrace is a sleeper pick, chat. If y'all really need to see some ideas, I don't use it. I don't play Hunter. When I'm using Hunter, I'm using it on Caliban. Caliban, bro. I love me some Caliban bombs. Anywho, when I'm using Hunters, I'm usually using Arthur's. Calibans, but Arthur's Embrace is actually really good. If you guys need some information, go watch Cool Guy. Cool Guy did an entire video on this. It's a great video. Arthur's Embrace is great. It's just I can't use it. For the life of me, I cannot use it. So I stopped it. Oathkeepers. When fully drawn, bows gain bonus damage. When fully drawn, bows gain a bonus to damage against combatants that increases as you hold the draw, but deactivates after a few seconds. The original redesign allowed you to retain the damage bonus as long as you held the bow at its full draw, which can be done indefinitely thanks to existing exotics perk and functionality. However, this resulted in some overly passive playstyles, where the players felt the optimal way to play was to move slowly and at a full draw, hide behind cover indefinitely before popping out to shoot. With the limited window of bonus damage, bows still benefit from the significant bump in damage from holding the draw time for a short time without bogging down the player experience. This is cool. I don't really use Oathkeepers though, but this will probably be goated on freaking Leviathan's Breath, because Leviathan's Breath is actually really good, and it was already good before. Now we get even more bonus damage with it. It's actually really good. Great. Raiju's Harness. Haven't seen this exotic in ages. Raiju's Harness. When deactivating your arc staff super and create a blinding explosion that temporarily increases your arc weapon damage. However, blocking with Whirlwind Guard no longer consumes energy solely. But why though? But like, this would have been great. But like, why? Why do this? Why? Because it was the only exotic that did it. I'm pretty sure Roger's the only exotic that stopped your guard from going down for slow. That was his whole shtick. Why'd you just get rid of it? Why would I have an exotic? This exotic was already an exotic you put on just to use it, and then you take it off just to use your super. Now they're really leaning into it, because why would I want my super to go in, cancel it, literally go in and cancel it, and then stop it? Like, why? I'm either going to completely use the whole thing or just cancel it as soon as I stop it. If I'm in as soon as I start it, why would I pop my super in a situation that I want to stop it? There's a situation. And don't say you can use this in PvP, because you're not going to get that much energy back if you cancel it anyway. And if you do, what is blinding going to do? No one's going to be around you anyway, unless you literally purposely pop your super and then unpop it to blind people. But either way, I still don't think that's useful. I think you should have left this alone. That's fine. Radiate Dance Machines. Kills while your free dodge is active extend the duration of free dodging. No longer deactivates when you get too far away from enemies. Deactivates after using Suspending Slam. Okay. They have commentary. Adding the time extension on kills allows this to pair extremely well with Marksman's Dodge, the Reaper Armor mod, and the new powerful attraction mod that allows you to collect orbs from a distance. During playtesting, players could have free dodges for long stretches, pulling down a large number of orbs. However, allowing it to continue granting free suspending slams made it a little too easy to create an infinite orb generating machine without ever having to risk your own survival. I guess so. I haven't seen raiding death machines in ages, so. This is the one that everybody's talking about. This is it. Let's see. Stompies. Remove the airborne effective penalties. You only gain increased movement speed, increased slide distance, and increased jumping while your dodge energy is full. Overall, these seems like great changes because the negative 50 airborne effective penalties was actually really, really big. And I saw a lot less hunters on Stompies, which is a good thing, don't get me wrong. But they increase the slide distance, increase speed and jumping is a good thing. And now that it's dedicated to dodge, where hunters have to make the choice to whether to use their dodge or lose their abilities from their boots. Because if you dodge, it just turns to a regular pair of boots and stats. That's it. So this is a good change for hunters to have to deal with. Granted, it's not going to be that big of a change because most hunters spec into mobility like they should anyway, and get their dodge back in 15 seconds. You'll be able to survive 15 seconds without your enhanced movement, okay? All right. Mask of Baccaris. These ones are confusing. Change to use tier 4 non-stacking weapon damage bonus, which behaves the same as the non-stacking damage bonus provided by Surge mods. Damage bonus is increased from PvE to 10% to 25%, and now grants a 6% bonus to weapon damage in PvP. No longer stacked with Surge mods, Surge leg mods, but provides a larger bonus that can be achieved with 3 such mods equipped. Okay, so this is the confusing part. So, non-stacking damage bonus. Yeah, okay, so basically it does the same thing, it just does more damage and it doesn't stack with Baccaris. That's fine. Titan, point contact brace. Contact hitting brace. Lightning strikes now jolt targets, increase PvE damage per lightning bolt from 50 to 200. Being amplified now increases the damage of lightning strikes by 50% instead of extending the range. Okay, that's not bad. I don't think anymore. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I know some Titans out there that love the Thunderclap. To be honest with you, you might see me on Thunderclap since Shoulder Charge get nerfed, but Thunderclap is not a bad melee. It's not, especially if you know how to bait people around corners. Thunderclap is not a bad melee. That's fine. So no backup plans. It's getting a complete rework. This is a complete rework, replacing the old functionality entirely. Now provides moderate benefits, airborne effectiveness, and reload of speed of shotguns. While you have a void overshield, shotguns deal additional damage and shotgun final blow. Refresh your overshield. While you're using a void subclass, rapid shotgun final blows or defeating a powerful combatant with a shotgun grants you a void overshield and kicks off your health regeneration. This could be kind of gas. If you one of those Titans in PvP or PvE, because this could still be kind of good in PvP. One of those Titans like to get in there with the shotgun and really ape. This could be it, bro. You get an overshield and your health back after you kill a powerful combatant. Now, the question is, does this work in PvP? Because if it does work in PvP, normally a powerful combatant in PvE usually translates to 1 kill in PvP. So you're telling me, if I get a kill with a shotgun, it's basically old one-eyed mask. I get an overshield and a shield? That's kind of gas. I ain't gonna cap. That is kind of gas. Who knows, man, if I'm reading it right. Second chance. Shield throw melee is now weaken enemies. Cool. Stunning a barrier champion with your shield throw melee grants a single full melee charge. This will be good, but if they're going to do this, they should really buff the damage of this freaking exotic on shields, because it takes 2 shields to stun a barrier champion with it. And you get 2 shields because this exotic gives you another shield, so you have 2 throwing shields. So it takes both of those shields and then you get 1 shield back. So that 1 shield you get back isn't even enough to stun another barrier champion. So they should make it so, hey man, it's a very niche exotic. I don't think anybody would complain if you threw 1 shield and it broke it and you got it back. I don't think anybody would complain about that. Hell, if you want to do that, if they really feel like that's going to be too strong, take away the extra shield throw. There you go. Make it so it breaks shields automatically with 1 shield instead of 3. Instead of 2, I mean. I think that'd be fine. Strongholds. Haven't seen this exotic since freaking, what's it called? Crown Splitter days. Hey man, let's see. Replace the healing from blocking shots precisely with a significant damage reduction, 50 in PvE, 10% in PvP. While blocking with the sword, when you stop blocking, gain restoration times 2, with a duration that increases based on the number of shots you blocked. Okay. The original heal on Perfect Guard mechanic was swapped out with a damage reduction to improve ease of use. The previous version of Perfect Guard incentivized rapid blocking and releasing of the block to be more effective, which was unintuitive for most players and inaccessible to some. The change of damage reduction while blocking and restoration after you stop blocking allows you to close to melee range. Restoration after you stop blocking allows you to close to melee range. What? Am I stupid here? Never mind. Allows you to close to melee range even more powerful enemies and stay alive while delivering attacks thanks to the restoration. Conveniently, this also pairs very well with a certain exotic sword such as the Lament. I mean, I guess you could use it for the damage res so you can go bonk. So you can start your attack bonus. So that'd be cool. But the health you already get back from Lament. So, Eternal Warrior, I don't think anybody uses exotic. Ever since those changes it was already a low amount of Titans using exotic, because it was just a switch to exotic. You pop it, put your super on, put this helmet on, then pop your super, and then as soon as your super's over, you take it off. Now that they changed the trials to where you literally can't switch your exotic, literally no one uses this thing. It was like 2 people, now it's 0. So let's see what they changed. Rapid takedowns and arc weapons grant an escalating bonus to arc weapon damage using the same non-stacking damage bonus used by Surge mods. This can go all the way up to tier 4 damage bonus, granting a damage bonus of 25% in PvE, 6% in PvP, providing a larger bonus that can be achieved with 3 Surge mods equipped. While at tier 4 damage bonus, arc weapon kills refresh the bonus's duration. After you Fist of Havoc super ends, you gain tier 4 bonus damage. So this is basically Path of Burning Steps, but for arc. If what I'm hearing, I'm literally hearing, hey, this is Path of Burning Steps, but for arc. And there's nothing wrong with that. Khepri's Horn, hey man, people have been saying this is actually really good if you run it with, not Ambient Leap, you can't run 2 exotics, but that'd be goated. If you could run Ambient Leap and this, oh my god. But if you run this with the Titan aspect that allows you to shoot out the wave that spins, it'll kill people. So that's pretty good. The solo damage now scorches targets. Unless this brings enough scorch to start an ignition, which if they did, they would have said something. I don't think people aren't going to use this. But it's okay. Path of Burning Steps. I actually use Path of Burning Steps a lot, but let's see what they did to it. Hope they didn't nerf it. Change to use non-stacking weapon damage bonuses used by Surge mods. This can go all the way up to tier 4 damage bonus, granting a damage bonus of 25% PvE, 6% PvP, providing a larger bonus that can be achieved with 3 Surge mods equipped. While at the tier 4 bonus damage bonus, solar kills refresh the bonus duration, becoming encased and immediately grants you tier 4 bonus. Okay, so basically, I'm pretty sure this is a nerf, because I'm pretty sure Path of Burning Steps did more than a 25% damage boost. I think it was like, what, 75 if you had all the stacks? Which is kind of stupid. I'm pretty sure this is a nerf. Hold on, I gotta go look. At the freaking stat package. Yeah, so in PvE at 4 stacks, it was a 40% damage boost. So this is a nerf. This is a big nerf, a really big nerf. This is like a 20% chance, basically like half of it gone, which kind of sucks. Because times 1 is 20%, times 2 is 25, 3 is 35, and 4 is 40. This kind of hurts. Like a lot. No one even used it. It was rare to see someone using Path of Burning Steps. Why would they do this? I guess to like make it fall in line with all the other ones, but it still got nerfed, and that's kind of dumb. Titans just sucking. I feel so bad for Titans, man. We losing shoulder charge. Now Path of Burning Steps getting nerfed. There's right there. I'm like, I guarantee Dune Marcher's in here somewhere. Let's read it. We all knew this was coming eventually. Reduce the range of chain damage from 20 meters to 12 meters and PvP damage from 85 to 50. Okay? This exotic sees a lot of usage in PvP, not only PvP and not much in PvE. and these changes embrace that. The range of the damage chain made it very easy to get killed by this exotic without ever seeing the person killing you in PvP. So we reduced the damage and toned down the damage. Okay. Let's be honest here. This is fine. People are still going to use it to get around the map. Especially since Show the Charge change came in. People are going to be using Dune Marches even more now. There's going to be Dunes, Antaeus Wards, and maybe Synthos for the melee range, but who knows? That might get hit here soon too. Okay, for Warlocks, Whisper Radius. Your rifts emit an arc shockwave every 5 seconds that deals damage 200 in PvE, 70 in PvP. Enemies defeated by these shockwaves explode an additional 100 damage if you have an arc subclass equipped. Also blinds enemies. Okay, that's not bad. This could be a new way to farm XP. I don't know. I can't really think of any how this could be used, but cool. That's cool. Chromatic Fire. Increase the radius and damage of the explosion created by a precision kinetic takedowns. The explosion also applies the status effect to the targets damaged by it, depending on which subclass you have equipped. Blinding is Arc, Scorch for Solar, Slow for Stasis, Sever for Strand, Weaken for Void. Okay. That's great. You got some arc, some subclass elements, some subclass verbs. So that's great. Dawn Chorus. Daybreak projectiles damage bonus have increased and no longer is reliant on the enemy being scorched. That's a buff. Actually, I think that's a buff because I don't use Dawn Chorus, so I can't really tell you. Sanguine Alchemy. Standing in rifts grants a non-stacking bonus to weapon damage, matching your subclass damage type. This damage bonus is equivalent to 2 Surge Leg mods, 17% in PvE, 4.5% in PvP. Okay. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's see I use Plazvam cards, so I can talk about this. Powered melee kills create an orb of power. When heavy-handed mods are equipped, increase the potency of orb spawned. No more than 1 orb can be spawned per takedown. Okay? This exotic uses the same perk as heavy-handed and stacks with the mod should shoot split. Oh, this exotic uses the same perk as heavy-handed and now stacks with the mod shoot to equip it. Okay. So that's good. Mantle Battle Army. I don't know why they decided to change this. It was fine, but it's okay. I guess it's just another situation where, okay, we got to fall in line. But anywho, let's talk about it. Weapon bonus damage changed to tier 4 when super is fully charged. Increasing the damage in PvE to 20% to 25% and reducing the damage bonus in PvP from 15% to 6% in PvP. No longer stacked with Surge Leg armor mods, but provides a larger bonus that can be achieved with these mods equipped. Damage bonus only applies to weapons that match your subclass damage type, and now stacks with Empowering Rift and other similar damage bonuses. Extended base duration of this bonus from 6 seconds to 10 seconds in PvE, and 3 seconds to 5 seconds in PvP. Oof, this is a big nerf. I don't even see anybody using this thing in PvP. Everybody using freaking Ophidians. Or freaking Steps. Why? Why are you nerfing this, Bungie? Who told you this? Who told you this is OP? Who told you? Okay. Ophidian aspect, remove the extended melee range. The extended melee range created some situations where the player melee lunge would cause them to flicker in high latency scenarios. This exotic still retains the many strong neutral game benefits. That's fine. Prometheum Spur grants rift energy for any solo weapon takedown, with more energy granted for solo weapon takedowns while standing in a rift. Also, you now have to be standing in a rift to get when you get your final blow for the exotic to consume your class ability energy and create a rift at the target's location. So Promethean Spur did defeating combatants or guardians while Daybreak is active creates a healing and or empowering rift at their location. While standing in any rift, solo weapons final blows grant bonus rift energy. When your rifted energy is full, final blows consume your rift energy and create a healing and empowering rift at the target's location. So now, I'm assuming it still does the same thing when you kill somebody with Don Blakely. Didn't say anything about that. But rift energy on any solo weapon takedowns, that's great, with more energy granted if you're standing inside of a well. Solo weapon takedowns if you're standing inside a rift, okay? Not having to be standing in the rift when you get the final blow to consume your class ability and create a rift. Okay, so this is great. So now you can actually choose when you want the rift to go down because you have to be standing in the rift for it to spawn another rift. So that's fine. That's a good change. Starfire Protocol. We all knew this was coming. Ever since Solar 3.0 came out, everybody's been using Star Class. Everybody knew it was coming. And Bungie likes to take stuff to the back of the shed and shoot it. So with this long dev commentary that I have not read yet, I'm assuming Starfire is dead. So we shall see. Reduce the amount of energy gained from per instance of damage from 20% to 2.5%. Oof. Empowered weapon kills now get 20% grenade energy. So, and then let's keep reading. Oh, Starfire Protocol. This exotic has been strong for a long time, ever since Solar 3.0 dropped and fusion grenades became much more powerful for warlocks. In making these changes, we didn't want to completely rob the exotic of its benefits, but right now, Starfire Protocol is one of the best single target damage boosting exotics, combined with Witherhoard or Wolfpack rounds and a rocket launcher with Demolitionist, and you essentially get an infinite loop of rockets and double detonating grenades. And it's sucking all the air out of the room. These changes are intended to tamp down on the passive weapon damage gained from using your grenade, passive weapon damage giving you and your grenades back too quickly. You still probably get an extra grenade or two per damage phase, while also pushing it away from single target damage dominance and more towards neutral play. I don't know where I left off as we're going to talk about this in the beginning. Overall, I feel like this is a over the top nerf. Like a little bit too much. Like I said in the situation, they took it to the back of the shed and shot it, because this seems like too much. They said an extra 2 grenades, an extra. Hold on. This change will tamp down the passive damaging back to. You'll still probably get an extra grenade or 2 per damage phase. So, extra grenade or 2 is going to kill it. And that's as simple as that. No one star class is dead. Warlocks, this is your last season. If y'all want to solo something, y'all better figure it out and do it now, because after this season, it's chalk. It's trash. I'm assuming this will probably switch to add clear exotic. And if so, at this point, it's not even worth ad clearing. Your warlocks already had step 2 prepped. Go ahead and put sun braces on. Put sun braces on. Throw those solar grenades anywhere. Just throw them all over the place. They'll nerf it next. But you still got another season or 2. So you'll be fine. Yeah. That's pretty much it though. Overall, I'm pretty happy. Some of these changes are kind of weird. Like I said, like the Mantle of Battle Harmony changes, like the Bath Burning Step changes. This is cool. But I feel like I said earlier, this feels like a big situation to where like, oh, well, we changed one of these, so it'd be kind of weird if we didn't change the other ones to the same exact stats, basically. So like in the exact case of Path of Burning Steps, like I said before, Path of Burning Steps was a 40% damage increase at times 4. Now it's 25, I'm sorry. So this is a big damage. But for Mask of Bakris, I think Mask of Bakris is what? Is it 20 or 32? Let me go look. A 10% damage increase on so an arc and slow damage. Okay, so it's 10%. So this is a buff for Bakris. Yeah, PV from 10 to 25% right there. But for the example of Path of Burning Steps, it's 25. Path of Burning Steps now is 40. So this is a net nerf for Path of Burning Steps. So now I'm like, no one even uses this exotic. Why are we nerfing it? The only situation I could think of is, well, we changed the other one, so we got to change this one too. And it ended up being a nerf, which I think is stupid, but it's okay. Any Uzis, like I said, I appreciate all of you guys watching this video. Thank you guys so much for enjoying the content that I make these past couple of days. These videos have been doing amazingly, and I want to continue to make them. Hopefully next week on Friday, we'll be getting the DVD video, because I got stuff I want to talk about. If not, more Destiny. You guys know the vibes. So I appreciate all of you guys being here. Thank you guys so much for watching the content. I appreciate you guys. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.